Welcome everybody, my name is Mercolium. This is going to be a quick video. This is my follow-up, I guess you could say, to Irate Bear's Why I'm Pro-Life Part 1 and Part 2. Now, just like Mr. Bear, I had a fair bit of shade thrown at me. No death threats, mind you, I'm not at that level yet. But I do want to highlight a couple of things. Yes, I realize my last video was a bit long, and you know, for those of you, Mr. Scrappy, if you would have listened in the beginning and said, this is my only response video I've ever done. So, yeah, a little new at it. Take that into account. One person in here, Messiah of Keck, actually pointed out that he is very much pro-life. I, very much like Irate Bear, am a pro-life, pro-choice. Straight to the point, 8 weeks, maybe more, depending on the circumstances, pro-choice. Beyond that, it comes to a case-by-case scenario. Nothing in this world should have a blanket policy because every situation is different. There should be guidelines, I do agree with that. And there should be counseling because it is a tough decision to make. And there should be counseling before it happens and potentially after. Now, some of the things I do not agree with, real simply, is I don't agree with having the video as a requirement. Potentially, with the counseling, I could see that. That in and of itself is a very traumatic thing to witness. Now, I do not agree with late-term abortions. Third trimester, that is way too late. Yes, I understand that you may not have been aware of your pregnancy. You got to think, maybe if you're missing a couple of periods here and there, you might want to go get checked. My ultimate on this is it is very simply, it comes down to education. Now, it does not come down to the education of the state. The state should not take it upon themselves to educate. It needs to be the parents to educate their children about safe sex practices. I want to point out, Mr. Scrappy said, you know, in his sarcastic, I'm guessing, tone is, yeah, condoms are 100% effective. I never actually said condoms are 100% effective. Rewind my video. No, condoms work a majority of the time. Other contraceptives work a majority of the time. There are always situations where they can fail. An IUD is not 100%. A condom is not 100%. The spermicidal gel is not 100%. Getting your tubes tied, okay, getting a vasectomy, none of those are 100%, but they will greatly reduce pregnancy. Those are the things that need to be given away. Education is key. Education is paramount. If we do not educate our children on safe sex practices, they're going to go out there ignorant of the world. I'm going to tell you this. I was not educated beyond what we were taught in 5th grade about sex. And that was taught to us by our nurse. It's not their job. The parents need to step up. My parents didn't. That needs to be something that parents are free and willing to talk about, is how to say no, and B, how to, if you do want to, use contraceptives, whether that be a condom, an IUD, the pill. Now, I don't believe anybody under the age of 18, maybe even 21, should get their tubes tied or have a vasectomy. Because, yes, it might be reversible, but do you want to go through that surgery twice? No. Short and to the point. Pro-life, pro-choice. A little bit of both, like Irate Bear, but we disagree on showing the video. We agree on the counseling. Agree on education of it. I hope that answers your question. And Irate, I'm a little annoyed at you because you uploaded this part 2 while I was editing and rendering my response video. And had I known you were putting out a part 2, I would have waited. So fuck you on that one, sir. Fuck you. But no, seriously, Irate, I respect you. You're able to put it out there. Apparently I wasn't clear on my last video, so I hope I'm clear on this one. This has been Mercolium, and I'm out. And as a side note, Keck, I'm not going to get into it with you. I know your position. You know mine. We're not going to see eye to eye. Let it be that. Respect you too. See ya, brothers.